a message of protection and guidance. Child, the person who wronged you in the past is trying to do something again, something that you need to know before tomorrow. The forces that have aligned against you are preparing to act, and it is vital that you listen closely to what I, Archangel Michael, have come to say. This is no ordinary moment. This is a turning point in your journey, a moment when the decisions you make will shape not just your future, but the very destiny of your soul. So pay close attention, child, for I have come to protect you from unseen dangers and to prepare you for what lies ahead. Divine protection. I can see what you cannot see, because God has assigned me the task of guarding your path. The divine Creator, in His infinite wisdom, has seen the threats that circle around you. He has sent me to act as your shield, your sword, and your guide. The individual who seeks to harm you once more is not acting alone. The darker forces, fueled by jealousy, bitterness, and greed, are attempting to pull you into a web of deceit and destruction. But fear not, for I stand beside you, mighty and unyielding, with the power of heaven at my command. You may feel a stirring in your heart right now, a sense of foreboding, a whisper of doubt that makes you question everything. Know this, that doubt is not from God. It is a weapon of the enemy, designed to weaken your resolve, to make you second-guess your instincts. You must not allow it to take root. Your inner strength. Remember, child, that you are stronger than you know, for you carry the spark of the divine within you. You were created in the image of God, and no force on this earth or beyond can extinguish that light unless you allow it. In the coming days, you will face choices that seem small, insignificant even. But each one will carry the weight of your future. There are paths that lead to destruction and paths that lead to your ultimate victory, and I will help you choose wisely. Do not let the sweet words of those who wronged you deceive you again. Their intentions may be cloaked in kindness, but behind that veil lies a hunger to see you fall, to see you bound by the chains of your past. But today, child, I have come to break those chains. I have come to shatter the bonds that have held you down for so long, to lift you up from the darkness where you once wandered, confused and alone. Breaking free. You will no longer be a victim of their schemes. No longer will you be subject to the manipulations of those who would seek to control your destiny, for your destiny is written by the hand of God Himself. No mortal force can rewrite it without your permission. Do not give that permission. Stand firm. Stand in your truth, in your power, and in the knowledge that you are protected by the might of heaven itself. I see what is coming, and I tell you now, there are wolves dressed as lambs waiting in the shadows. They will approach you with false smiles and empty promises, hoping to lure you back into the pain and confusion of your past. But I have been sent to expose their lies before they even reach your ears. I will give you the wisdom to see through their deceptions, to hear the truth beneath their words, and to know the motives hidden within their hearts. The critical moment. Tomorrow is important, child, because it is the day when you will be tested not by the world, but by forces far greater. You will be asked to make a decision that will impact not only your life but the lives of those around you. Do not take this decision lightly, for it is part of a greater plan, one that has been set in motion long before you were even born. Every experience, every hardship, every moment of joy and sorrow has led you to this point. And now you stand on the precipice of change, with the power to choose the direction of your soul's journey. You have no idea that your life is at a very critical point where your actions and your decisions will impact your life for the next 5 years. Yes, you heard it right. The crossroads at which you now stand is not just a fleeting moment, it's a powerful turning point. This is a time when the choices you make, the paths you choose, and the inner strength you summon will ripple forward, shaping your destiny for years to come. The hidden threat. Learn, child, I need you to listen with every fiber of your being, for I am speaking to your soul. The one who wronged you may not physically appear before you tomorrow, but don't be deceived into thinking that the threat has passed. Even as you read these words, they are plotting, weaving a plan so sinister, so calculating, that it threatens to break your heart again if you are not vigilant. They lurk in the shadows, waiting for the moment when your guard is down, when you are vulnerable, so they can strike with precision, aiming to wound you in the deepest, most tender parts of your spirit. You have already felt the sting of betrayal, the ache of disappointment that has weighed on your heart like a heavy stone. But this time, it is not just your heart they seek to break. It is your spirit, your sense of self, your very essence. They want to see you crumble, to see you doubt your worth, your purpose, and the power that flows through you. This is not merely a personal attack. It is an attack on your divine mission, on the light you were born to bring into this world. Your unbreakable spirit. But hear me now, you are stronger than you know. There is a fire within you that cannot be extinguished by anyone's malice, by any act of betrayal, or by any storm of negativity that tries to surround you. Your heart may have been bruised, but it has not been broken. And even if it is cracked under the weight of past pain, those cracks are where the light will enter. Those cracks are where you will rebuild, stronger than ever before. You must understand the seriousness of this moment, for this is not just about surviving the next few days or weeks. The decisions you make now will echo forward, affecting your happiness, your peace, your prosperity, your relationships, and your inner sense of fulfillment for years to come. You are at a crossroads, and each path will lead you to a vastly different outcome. One path leads to a future filled with growth, healing, and unimaginable blessings. The other path, if you allow yourself to be pulled back into the web of deception by the person who wronged you, leads to more heartache, more confusion, and a cycle of pain that will be hard to break. It is crucial that you choose wisely. Dark forces in your power. The forces that are trying to entangle you in their plans are not merely human. They are driven by deeper, darker energies that seek to derail your destiny. They want you to falter, to make choices based on fear, doubt, and insecurity. But I am here to remind you that you are not bound by the actions or intentions of others. Your power lies in your choices and your ability to rise above, to see the bigger picture, and to act with clarity, wisdom, and strength. In the coming days, you may be tempted to reconnect with the past, to listen to sweet words of apology, or to believe in promises of change. But remember, actions speak louder than words. The person who wronged you may speak of redemption, but their actions reveal their true intentions. Do not be swayed by false hope or empty words. Look at the patterns. Look at the energy they bring into your life. Do they lift you up, or do they drain you? Do they inspire you to become your best self, or do they pull you into negativity, confusion, and chaos? Trust your inner voice. Your soul knows the truth, child, and you must trust that inner voice now more than ever. Do not let the noise of the outside world drown out the quiet wisdom within. You have been given the gift of intuition, and it is your greatest ally in times like these. Trust your instincts, for they are the whispers of your soul, the voice of the divine guiding you toward the path of light. There is something else you need to understand. The person who wronged you may not even fully realize the damage they are causing. They are operating from their own wounds, from their own insecurities and fears. But that does not excuse their behavior, nor does it mean you should allow them back into your life. You are not responsible for healing them, nor are you obligated to bear the weight of their mistakes. Your responsibility is to yourself, to protect your heart, your mind, and your spirit from further harm. Setting boundaries. Now is the time to establish boundaries, strong, unshakable boundaries that will shield you from any further manipulation or harm. These boundaries are not just physical, they are energetic. You must protect your emotional and spiritual well-being just as fiercely as you would protect your physical body. Guard your heart, for it is the wellspring of your life. Protect your energy, for it is the source of your strength. Do not fear, for I am here to help you. I will guide your thoughts, sharpen your intuition, and open your eyes to the truth that lies beneath the surface of this world. You are not alone, and you never have been. The angels of heaven have been walking beside you, unseen, guiding your steps and protecting you from the snares of the enemy. Now more than ever, you must trust in their presence, for they are here to carry you through this trial. Rising above dark influences. The forces trying to entangle you aren't merely human, they're driven by darker energies seeking to derail your destiny. They want you to falter, choosing from fear, doubt, and insecurity. But remember, you're not bound by others' actions or intentions. Your power lies in your choices and ability to rise above, see the bigger picture, and act with clarity, wisdom, and strength. You may be tempted to reconnect with the past, listen to apologies, or believe change promises. Remember, actions speak louder than words. Those who wronged you may speak of redemption, but their actions reveal true intentions. Don't be swayed by false hope or empty words. Examine patterns. What energy do they bring? Do they lift you up or drain you? Do they inspire your best self or pull you into negativity, confusion, and chaos? Trusting your inner wisdom. Your soul knows the truth. Trust that inner voice now more than ever. Don't let outside noise drown out quiet wisdom within. You have intuition, your greatest ally in times like these. Trust your instincts, they're your soul's whispers, the divine guiding you toward light's path. Understand this, the person who wronged you may not fully realize their damage. They operate from their own wounds, insecurities, and fears. But this doesn't excuse their behavior or mean you should readmit them. You're not responsible for healing them or bearing their mistakes' weight. Your responsibility is to yourself, protecting your heart, mind, and spirit from further harm. Establishing strong boundaries. Now is the time for boundaries, strong, unshakable ones shielding you from further manipulation or harm. These aren't just physical but energetic. Protect your emotional and spiritual well-being as fiercely as your physical body. Guard your heart, it's your life's wellspring. Protect your energy, it's your strength source. Don't fear, for I'm here to help. I'll guide your thoughts, sharpen intuition, and open your eyes to underlying truth. You're not alone and never have been. Heaven's angels walk beside you unseen, guiding your steps and protecting you from enemy snares. Trust their presence now more than ever, they're here to carry you through this trial. Your inner fire. Those who wronged you thought they'd succeeded, but they underestimated your spirit's strength and God's grace in your life. They believed hurting you would diminish your light, but instead ignited a fire burning brighter than ever. That fire is your purpose, your divine mission, and others' darkness cannot extinguish it. Don't seek revenge, that's not your path. The unfolding battle isn't yours to fight physically. It's spiritual, fought in unseen realms. Your role is standing firm in faith, trusting surrounding protection, and acting in love even when facing hatred. Love is your greatest weapon, God's very essence, and no darkness can stand against it. Divine justice will prevail. I, Archangel Michael, tell you, justice will be served, but divine justice, not flawed human justice. Those who wronged you will face consequences, but you won't deliver that judgment. Leave that to the Creator, whose wisdom surpasses any earthly mind. Your task is rising above vengeance's pettiness and stepping into your divine calling's fullness. Your struggles weren't purposeless. Every tear shed, every wound endured has prepared you for this moment. You're being refined by fire, shaped into a light warrior, a beacon for others lost in darkness. You were chosen for this path because of your strength, resilience, and unwavering faith. The enemy tried breaking you but only made you stronger. Embracing your true power. The time has come to fully claim your power. No longer will you shrink before adversity or doubt your worth and place in this world. You're a child of the Most High, destined for greatness. But greatness requires challenges. Through overcoming them, you'll discover your strength's depth and purpose's true magnitude. Moving forward, remember, you're never alone. I'll be with you always. When the world's weight presses down, call upon me, I'll lift that burden. When facing difficult choices, I'll whisper guidance to your heart. When surrounded by darkness, I'll shine heaven's light to illuminate your path. You need only ask, and I'll be there. But don't mistake my presence for a promise of no pain or hardship ahead. There will be trials, that's this world's nature. But each trial brings growth, healing, and transformation opportunities. You'll emerge stronger, wiser, and more deeply connected to the divine than ever. Hearing God's voice. As I speak these words, you may feel your soul stirring, an undeniable calling. That's God's voice speaking directly to your heart, reminding you who you are and what you're capable of. Listen to that voice, it's truth. You are loved, cherished, and protected. Don't let those who wronged you define your future. Their power over you is illusion, crumbling the moment you stand in truth. They can only hurt you if you allow it, and I'm here ensuring you don't. With me beside you, you're untouchable, invincible, and unstoppable. Your promising future. The next 5 years await you, filled with promise, joy, love, and abundance, but only if you choose paths leading to healing, growth, and self-love. Those who wronged you cannot dictate your future unless you give them that power. Reclaim your power and watch your life transform in unimaginable ways. Now is the time. Now is the moment to rise, stand tall, and claim the life that's rightfully yours. You're worthy of all coming blessings. Believe it. Trust it. And most importantly, live it. Chat controls Sonnet 4.